Once again, we're back, and I just made $3,600 live trading NQ. Guys, it's your boy Zakar, aka Trade Smart, aka your favorite trader's mentor. And I'm here to show you guys how I was able to do that today very quickly on a live session with my community. So go ahead and tune into this video real quick and see how we did it.
But I do expect for them to more than likely take the low. I personally expect for this fair value gap right here to end up being respected and them selling off of it. So this is the low of the fair value gap. As you guys can see, the wicks are hitting into the lower portion of the fair value gap, but not entering candles in. So when they hit this, y'all see these dotted lines? That is a 50% of this 1 minute fair value gap. This is a good area to take a sell from at that time if you were prepared for it. Usually a stop would, kind of go inside of the wick of this candle, usually above, but in this situation, you could just go in the middle and then you can target external and really wouldn't go for no more than 1 to 3 if you were taking that. We closed a 5-minute bearish candle. We pulled back in the range. For fun, let's measure this from high to low. As I believe we respect this fair value gap, but at the end of the day, it could become an inverse fair value gap as well. So we've already essentially pushed up and pulled back, tapped the 236. So in the event that, let's say they fail to drop, maybe they could come for some higher highs from internal this range. I think they dropped though, but it is what it is. We can look around and look for divergence. We see ES, it fell, but it's taken off. It's got a lot of internal liquidity being built up. Overall, from here, I think I had this 7-hour fair value gap marked up. So here we see it respecting that red area. And then very important, we got the 1-hour fair value gap here. Just like I said earlier, also with ES, all bear bullish 1-hour candles. As I said, they never tested any of the bearish candles, as an order block. So now we've got that. Still doesn't mean that they, run out forever, but we did just get that off of this open. Down here, there is a lot of liquidity that was swept. Complete inversion field on ES. Go higher time frame for the breaker, which should be here. So we'll see what they do with that. And I'll just turn this here. All right, let's take a peek at NQ again. It just hit that was my alert going off at the 50% of the range. I love this. Look at these even highs swept, but fair value. I mean, this is just a sell. All right. So I'm selling
order filled
now.
Order filled.
I'm selling now, and I'm putting a stop where I said I would. Probably don't even have to put it there, to be honest. Probably go like right here. I'm not going very far. This is probably going to be a 1 to 2.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
But essentially, while I was looking at ES, they hit my exact level of where I was most interested in taking the market, which is the 50% of the range that it just did. Boom. And that fair value gap. And then they also wicked above the 50% of the 1 minute fair value gap, but the candle completely closed below it. So I just know what type of time it is when they do that type of stuff. I would like for them to keep being aggressive, guys. It's pretty early. Don't do all that pulling back stuff. Moving my stop closer. They hit the low, but they have not decided to drop yet. I don't love that. Personally, I don't. I'll do from this range to this range. Yeah, I like that stuff. You want to see the market definitely not come above here. That would be crazy, but preferably die in here. Okay. But after watching ES with that big dramatic buy and knowing what NQ was just doing, and then hearing my alert go off, yeah, it may not have been SMT, but it was definitely on 2 different types of time. So I wasn't going to get caught up in that. So now let's see. Am I making a mistake not taking it right at this low? Do they have to hit this low right now? Because obviously they're acting like they don't. 5 minute candle closes in 2 whole minutes. Should be Gucci. Should be pretty Gucci. I'm just may have to deal with the little pullbacks that I was expecting if I'm going to hold instead of TP. So there goes the 1 minute, another 1 minute fair value gap created. I'm expecting them to hit my target and then y'all can pull back in the range later on. All right, GG's. So,
order canceled.
Quick 1 to 2. Oh, that's more than 1 to 2. No, I mean, the original stop loss was up there. The truth is, normally this would have probably been a 1 to 2.5 for me, because normally if I see a wick like this, I'm probably just going to end up putting my stop at the 50% of the wick. Now, best believe, guys, I could have held this trade. Only issue is that would have been the first touch of making a new low of the day. And when that happens for me a lot of times, guys, I like to take profit at those points and allow the market to return back into range, or show me a continuation setup before doing that. So from here to here, I'll just have this fibbed. And I would love if they could come back into this area here later on. And I would just set a alert somewhere around the 50% of it. And I would just be waiting again until I get something like that. And if I still feel like after they swept these lows that it's still a sell, then I'll get active. But as of right now, really no rush. It looks like this is the 15-minute candle, the first one of its kind. And it has, like the market is 100% bearish, right? As in one 15-minute candle, we've basically closed below everything for the day. And even if this 15-minute candle didn't close below this one here, it already wicked below it, telling us the future. So bearish like hell on NQ. Now I could wait on the lower time frame and try to catch, whatever it gives. But personally, because we are going against such a, like, we've been bullish for months, because we going against that, I'm looking to pick my spots from the higher time frame and not get caught up on some of those first pullbacks. So patience, 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 patience. So interesting. You look at the 4-hour candle, it started here. It worked its way all the way up from 6 to take out the highs from London. And now all of that is just a wick.
Yo, if you want more value like this, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment, because I want to reach as many people that like free content just like this, showing my live executions and trades. And if you're looking to join my community, go ahead and click the link in the description and you can join Trade Smart Academy for 3 days free. And don't forget to trade smart. Peace.